Hey, good morning and welcome. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. Today is Thursday. Happy Thursday. We're going to do our daily reading today. This is our daily reading. And we're going to take a look at current situation and the influences around that situation. If this reading resonates, please hit the like button or leave me a comment. And even if it doesn't, if you just enjoy the reading and learn anything from it, and I'm going to use the World of Vision Tarot today. Whew. Also, I do personal readings. The link to my email and my website are below. Website is a work in progress, but there is options on there to take a look at for personal readings, or email me what you want. Just put personal reading in the subject line and I will respond. If I don't respond within a couple days, it might be in my spam, so hit me up and say, hey, check your email. And I don't mind that. That's fine. So let's get started, guys. I'm gonna get through this. Let's see, what do we got? Whew. Current situation. Eight of Swords, present influence. Nine of Wands, future influence. Hangman. What we don't see. Queen of Coins, what to look for. Five of Coins, unexpected, please. Three of Cups, challenge. Six of Coins, strength. Ten of Swords. Where does this lead? The Emperor. And advice. Right, okay, the World. King of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. You know, I will say, sorry about that. I hit the microphone. I do feel like I do feel like this is somebody. I feel like maybe this is someone that you've been looking at having a relationship with or have thought about having a relationship. I don't think it's a relationship. Or if it is, it's not necessarily a love relationship, but you've been thinking about that. This doesn't have to be a male. It could be female. I feel like, though, what this energy is telling me at the bottom of the deck is that this was a one-up, like whatever relationship you've been having with this person, you feel like it's grown into this. And that's why I see it, the king, like the step up. So I feel like you're going, well, yeah, it felt like it's grown. It felt like it's blossomed, or, going in the right direction. But the current situation is that you feel very stuck about it. Now, stuck can mean a lot of different things. So it could be in your head, you just don't know how to move forward. It could be that you're not really stuck, you just think you are. Or it could be literally something keeping you two from each other. And that could be environment. So it could be distance between your homes. It could be you work together and that's a problem. It could be not sure how the other feels. So you feel stuck. Okay, so that current situation is feeling like stuck in that mud. You're heavy. You're I don't know, there's nothing moving. And you want it to move because you feel like it's grown, but now it's stuck. And the Nine of Wands is in your present influence. So know that this energy in the Nine of Wands is your hard work is paying off. It's just hard right now. And it is about not giving up and that you will succeed, but it is in the influence right now. So that's why it's feeling so heavy. with the Nine of Wands and the Eight of Swords, you're not feeling like you're getting out of that stuck place. And it's hard, like there's no doubt about it. Because you don't see the answers yet. However, I feel like with the future influence being the Hangman, you will. Because you are going to put yourself in a position to see this. You're going to have to take a look at it differently, because I feel like this person and this King of Cups energy is, I feel like they wear different masks. And not that that's bad, they just get in a headspace. So maybe the last time you were talking with this person, they were very loving and caring. Cups, King of Cups, and you felt like, oh, it's growing. It is. But what you don't see is the Queen of Coins, which I feel like could be their serious mask, their serious part of their personality. I'm going to focus on work and home and me and take care of my immediate surroundings. And so that's why this is saying, you need to look at this differently, because there is different, when this person, or I feel like it's a person, they we all have different parts of us, right? And sometimes, we're super loving, and sometimes we're not so much, and we have to focus on work because it's busy, and that's our money, and or no, our home is a mess, it's a disaster, I gotta take care of my family, and these things are happening. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, we get in these different areas where we have to focus, and that's what they're doing right now. And I feel like they're focused on their home and work, or both. But I would say they're very focused on the material stuff and the family stuff. And so the love stuff is taking a step back. Now but once you kind of see this energy ebb and flow of this person, it'll make more sense, right? What to look for is the Five of Coins. I feel like with the Five of Coins, everyone reads tarot a little differently, but I always see it as, you're in a position where you need to ask for help, and, that they are walking right by the church and they don't see it. And in this case, same thing, there's an answer here for them, but they're not looking at the answer. They're just kind of focused on what they don't have, and focused on the hard time, and focused on, in the right or white, their injury, it's just, I'm going to keep moving this direction, even though right over here, I can at least get out of the snow and take a break. And I feel like this is what you need to look for. You need to look for the fact that you might just be circling yourself. You're headed in one direction that's not necessarily the best direction. Or you're headed in with one idea in mind, and that's not necessarily what's happening right now. It's a matter of perspective, and that's what to look for. In other words, open the field of vision, and that's hard to do, but you're doing that with. So in the future, in the next few days, that Hangman is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you have to open up the different perspectives and open up that vision, instead of being tunnel vision, because I feel like the Five of Pentacles is about tunnel vision. It can also be about loss and, all of those things, but I feel like in this reading, it's about tunnel vision. I'm poor little old me, and I'm not saying you're saying poor little old me, but this is what I want. I'm not getting it. I'm kind of upset, but I'm going to still go for it. Still going in this direction. Open up those blinders. Because unexpectedly, I feel like you will, see the answer. And this is the Three of Cups coming in unexpectedly. And that's going to give you the celebration piece. And I feel like that you're not expecting it, because they're in pentacle mode. Okay, they've got their pentacle mask on. Focus, focus, focus. And then unexpectedly, oh, like there's still that, they're still there. There's still that love is there. It's just that they're putting on the different areas when they need to. The Six of Pentacles is in your challenge. Sorry, I should face the other way because the microphones are. It's the give and take piece. So I think this is just you feeling like you're giving, even though you may not be, you may just be giving up here and they don't even realize it because your Eight of Swords, we're in our head, right? We're feeling stuck doesn't mean we are stuck. We don't see a way out doesn't mean there's not a way out. Again, back to the tunnel vision, and that's what you have to watch for. So keep that in mind. And then the Six of Pentacles, yeah, it's going to be a challenge. You feel like it's a challenge. I don't think it is. I think it's a matter of perspective. Are you really giving? Or are you just giving in your mind because you're thinking about this person and you don't feel they're thinking about you? So that's the challenge, is to understand that maybe they are and you don't realize it. And maybe they do a lot more often than you do. We all, voice our feelings differently. The Ten of Swords in your strength, I'm going to clarify this. I feel like that it's the ending of the tunnel vision is what the strength is here. It's, opening up the world. What's the Ten of Swords, please? It's, I got a couple cards that are backwards here. Yeah, I feel like it's the ending of, I got the Five of Wands, the Four of Cups, and Page of Wands. I feel like there's an ending of the conflict. So the back and forth of, I think that you will understand more about this person, and that's what's ending, is the lack of understanding. Again, it comes from you taking that hangman position. I mean, that's really what it is. And I think that's important. And I feel like that, let me keep going. Okay, so where it leads is the Emperor and then the Moon. So what I see here is where it leads is the Emperor. I feel like this person's going to put on another mask. And it's not a mask, okay? So I want to be careful because they're not masking their feelings. They just have very focused feelings. And I feel like there is a take charge element here coming in soon where they're going to be more in charge of whatever's happening between the two of you. The Moon then happens, and be careful because things aren't always as they seem. So as this moves forward, keep an open mind. Keep that perspective open. Don't go back to tunnel vision, because you are going to see that the Moon casts shadows and things aren't always as they seem. So keep that in mind as you move forward, to keep that broad perspective. This person, I feel like, has a lot going on. And so that's why they have these different focus areas. And when they come in as the Emperor, it could be a little bit hard, actually, because they may put their foot down and say, this is what I expect and this is what I think. And it might be hard. But keep an open mind about it, because they're going to be in that focus area. And that's going to be important to understand. I don't think this is negative. I think it's what I really think is happening with these cards, and what the message really is about understanding that this person in your life has very many things going on, and they get very focused. And when there's too many things, it leads to frustration because they can't take care of everything, right? And they're a person, I feel like, that gives their all to things. So when they are, right? So just keep that in mind. If this resonates and this person sounds like the person, they may just have very focused energy and they may have a lot going on. So if you're trying to get their attention, you could get in the way because right now they have to focus on X, Y, or Z, and they can't focus on that relationship yet. And not that they don't think about you, and not that they don't want to, they can't. The world is in your advice, and I think the most important thing here is to understand when this situation needs to come to an end for you. Like, is this too much for you? How much patience do you have? And it doesn't mean that you should have patience. I'm not saying that. Everybody's different, right? So where is your ending? Where is your finality here? And when do you call it quits? But also know that even if you do, it's not because I feel like there's this really huge pull that it's not they don't care. They do. It's just they can't give you everything you want at the time you want it. And you have to decide how much energy to put back in. And I feel like the world is saying, at what point do we call it done? And that now we move on to the next level. Or same thing, you reach your peak and you start over again. World goes back down to the full. So at what point do we go, yeah, do I end this? I'm not saying to end it. That's not what the advice is, because everybody's different and you have to decide how much energy to put into it. It's not up to anybody else, and it's not wrong or right or anything else. It's whatever you decide is right for you. And I think keep in mind, I feel like this energy with the hangman is very important. So when this influence comes in and you start taking a step back and looking at things in a different perspective and opening up that tunnel vision and opening up all of the areas around you, just be true to you. That's the most important thing, is to be true to yourself. You don't have to be true to anybody else. I mean, I'm honest, yes, but I mean, you don't have to give to anybody else what you can't give, but you do need to be true to you. And you can't end something if you're not ready to end it. And you can't force someone else's hand. You can only control you. So there you have it. I think, anyway, is there anything else we need to know? I'll pull one more card. So I feel like this is just saying no when it's time to walk away. But it doesn't necessarily mean to walk away from the person. It means walk away from your ideas as well. Your expectations versus what they can give. Again, we're going back to the challenge here of the Six of Pentacles. What are your expectations of this person? And at what point do you say, I can't have these expectations. It's not fair. Or is it? It's up to you. So there you have it. I hope you liked it. Please let me know if you did or didn't. And if it resonated, let me know. Thank you. Take care. Have a beautiful day.